Facebook Live video recorder. So, good morning. Ham Radio 2.0 from both live and recorded. Orlando Hamcation 2018. It is Saturday morning. It's about 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Florida. And the show is got about another hour before it starts. But I found this cool background that they put up. And I thought, well, I got to get an intro in front of that. So I walked over here this morning before anybody else was here. And just wanted to do an intro for the day. So I've got a couple more interviews to do today. I did 5 or 6 interviews yesterday with various people. We got the N3ZN Keys. Got an interview with him for CW Keys. He's got a bunch of different really heavy-duty solid paddles over there. And I spoke with RFinder, and I spoke with Bridgecom. I did an interview with Flex. I did an interview with, gosh, I can't even remember. I talked to a lot of people yesterday, but I didn't interview everyone. I talked to Radio Sport, but I did an interview with them at Dayton last year. So I was trying to get some new faces on the camera, some new people to talk about. Ruud, if I'm saying Ruud, R-U-U-D, Ruud, from Combitronics, the creator of the BlueStack board, is here today. He and the guy who does the DV Mega, they're over there on the other side. They've got some cool new products out that I'm going to go talk to them here in a minute. I told him I'd get him first thing this morning, so I'll go see if he's over there in a minute. And then he's going to send me some of his products to do a review on in a later episode on this series. Hey, Katie. Over the internet. So that's going to be really, really cool to look at. You got to see it. You got to see it. Watch this video later on for the interview with Combitronics, and I'll get we'll talk about. I'll let him talk about it. I'll let him introduce it because it's a really cool setup he's got there. So that's about it. I'll be recording the forum today at 10 a.m. this morning that the Dayton Hamvention guys are giving. They did a forum here at Hamvention's in May, and of course Hamcation right now is in February, so we got 3 months until Hamvention this year. I recorded the Hamvention forum last year, and it had a really good turnout because everybody was wanting to know how it was going to be done the first year in Xenia, which was last year. So today, in today's forum that the Hamvention guys are doing, he's going to talk about what they learned last year after the first year, what they might be able to improve, and that kind of good thing. Hopefully they can improve the weather. They can't. That's about the only thing they can't do. They can't stop the rain. So, other than that, I think they learned a couple things about the traffic. Of course, they had the traffic fixed the second day in Hamvention last year. So, but anyway, so that forum will be at 10 a.m. Eastern Time this morning. And then I'm giving a DMR presentation. Anybody who's watching me live right now, looks like we got 6 people in there right now. I'm doing a DMR presentation this morning at 12:30. My DMR presentation, which I've done many times before, I've already got it on 2 or 3 episodes on this series, so I'm not going to record that. But I've never given it to such a large audience, such a large hamfest before, so that'll be a new experience for me. So that's about it. So I'm going to walk around, see who else we can talk to this morning, and you guys on Facebook will hopefully be able to do another live video maybe this afternoon. I might do the first 5 or 10 minutes of my DMR forum live and see if I can make that work over there. I don't know if they have an internet signal over there, but I'll try. So 73, and thanks for watching from the Orlando Hamcation 2018. That okay. Okay, I'm here with Ruud P-E1MSZ. from Combitronics, from all the way from the Netherlands.
All the way from the Netherlands.
And you and I have emailed together for 2 years.
Oh yeah,
something like that. Traded stuff, and I was a dealer for the BlueStack board. I still got it. I still got a few of them left. There's
cool.
still the BlueStack board's still out there.
Yeah.
Used it in the truck for a while.
Yeah.
But you've got some new products today, which I'm gonna get while you're talking about them. I'll get them back here.
Yeah.
And but yeah, so tell us about what's new with the BlueStack. And you guys weren't here last year, right?
No, we were actually in Dayton last year.
You were in Dayton last year.
And this year we had to decide where to go.
Okay.
We decided let's go for Hamcation because that's a completely different area.
Yes.
And I really appreciate the atmosphere up here. It's really nice.
Yeah. It's and the weather's much nicer too.
yeah. It's not as hot as in Dayton. In Dayton, it's like sweating all day.
And
rain.
Last year it rained the whole time.
Oh man, it was terrible.
It was mud and guck everywhere. So it was a terrible. I mean, those guys. It's not their fault. They can't control that.
No.
But yeah, the weather out here today and yesterday have been really nice. So go ahead and tell us about your new products here. What is this one called?
Yeah, this is actually the MyDV Nano. It's something that I built together with DV Mega.
Okay.
A lot of people know the Raspberry Pi, and the Raspberry Pi is a quite big solution if you compare to this one, because this one has got a tiny little microcomputer in the bottom, a quad core.
Okay.
It's got a little flash card on the side.
For a micro SD card?
Micro SD card.
Okay.
And it actually runs the default image Pi Star. So the Pi Star image is in it.
Okay.
And in top we got a radio board, which is the DV Mega
DV Mega board, sure.
Yeah, in this case it's single band, but it's also available with dual band.
Okay.
Now, the front panel of the box, it has a OLED display. The OLED display will show you call sign, talk group information, and all that information.
Okay.
Second to that, there is another option, which is a receive and a transmit light.
Gotcha.
So this is actually a Raspberry Pi hotspot.
Okay.
Or, like other products. It's a product you can use either wireless
and it's got an Ethernet on the side of it.
Ethernet.
Right, okay.
So it's a standalone unit. You can use it at home. You can use it in a hotel.
So you don't have to use the Blue DV app with it?
No, this is actually, you can control it with a web browser.
Okay.
I got a screen
right here.
Up here.
Okay.
This is actually the screen of the radio.
Of this radio, okay.
Yeah, but it's the same web interface that is inside of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you open on the browser to see that? Do you have to type in the IP or can you type in a name?
No, the thing is with this image that has been built by Andy, M0MWZ.
Yes.
From
the
UK.
Right.
He actually created the image in a way that if you power it up on the network, it starts announcing itself with its name, and you only have to type in Pi minus star in the web browser.
Gotcha.
And it'll find the unit itself. It's a real cool image.
Good. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good. So and you said this will be available in March?
This is already available.
This is available now.
This is available now. Yes.
Do you have those for sale here?
I don't have them for sale here.
Okay. Okay. We can talk after the camera goes off.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that.
Yeah, because I'm gonna do a separate video on that one. Okay, so this one here is the really cool one. So tell us about the new internet radio here.
Yeah, well...
Or what are you calling it? MyDV Cast.
MyDV Cast, broadcasting.
Right,
yeah.
Okay.
So the whole idea was that people that start with ham radio, or even amateurs that are not allowed to use RF, they have an issue getting on the bands. And you can use a dongle on a computer, but it doesn't really give you the feeling of a real radio.
Right.
So in this case, it's an internet radio. It's a multi-mode unit. It does D-Star, DMR, and C4FM, like the Yaesu protocol.
Does it do the P25?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, it doesn't do P25.
No.
Okay.
That's because there is an MB3000 unit on the inside, and for P25 you need the MB chipset.
Gotcha. Okay.
However, we have an additional USB slot on the inside, so if it's possible for us, we can create a dongle to put in there to make it supported later.
Okay. Yeah. So it's upgradable.
It's upgradable, and it's built in a way that people can play around with the electronics.
Gotcha. Okay.
So what we have in this radio is first of all, on the inside we got a 2.5 watt power amplifier.
Okay.
Why 2.5 watts? We had a request of people to say, I want to use this in a truck.
Okay. Is that your phone?
That's my phone.
That's all right.
Actually, you know
what? It happens to me all the time. That's not a problem. Okay.
Make fun. On the inside of this box, we had to make sure that the quality of the audio stayed well. So we still are using 3 power supplies.
Okay.
We have a 12-volt input, of course, and that will split into a power supply for the audio amplifier, a separate one for the NanoPi, which is in there.
Okay.
And a separate one for the microcontroller, which is in the bottom of the unit.
Okay.
72 megahertz controller.
Okay.
And that way, we can make sure that there is no digital noise getting on the audio.
Okay.
I mean, that's a pain to get it out of there.
Right. Right. Now, the cool thing about this, you haven't said this yet, so I'm going to say it. Yeah. There's no RF coming out of this.
No, nothing.
Okay, so it has Ethernet and Wi-Fi in the back of it, and it connects to your home router via Ethernet or to your hotspot if you're on the road.
Yes.
And it has an actual Yaesu microphone on the front of it, and you key it up, and it's got a screen, it's got an external speaker, and it's got a place in the back for a it's got an internal speaker. It's got a place in the back for an external speaker.
Yes.
And you key it up and talk over the internet, but it doesn't transmit RF at all.
No.
Okay.
Actually, you're using the internet directly.
Yes.
Like you are on a repeater.
It'd be like you putting on a repeater, connecting it to the internet, and then putting a dummy load on the back of it.
Exactly.
Except it's less power than even that.
Less power.
Yes.
You don't need to buy any portable radios.
Right.
So the good thing is, if you're starting amateur radio enthusiastic, you could actually be online on all the 3 modes for a decent price instead of paying the big price for portable radio.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Which is in the end is fine as well, of course.
Right. Yeah. But this is okay. So this is similar. Okay. So yeah, this is similar to what Wireless Holdings has been talking about for a while, minus the RF section. But this is, I think, the selling point. One of the selling points on this, besides the microphone, of course, is the fact that it'll do both Ethernet and Wi-Fi.
Yes.
I think that's going to be a very good kicker to it.
And the other option is in there. That is, there is a header connector on the inside. So you could actually take a single or a dual band radio and mount it in the back with a ribbon cable, and it can be a hotspot as well later on.
Oh, okay.
So we got all the features in there for the future.
It's more than one style of upgradable.
It's
okay.
It's actually one of the. We want to keep things flexible so amateurs can build it the way they like it.
Right. Yeah.
If you want to have a hotspot function in there, you can get it.
Okay.
So the setup of the unit. Of course, the first thing you do is put in your stuff with the web browser.
Yes.
But also in this one, there is a Pi-Star image, the one from Andy.
Okay.
I did a few slight modifications on the web interface.
Okay.
That's just cosmetical things. After that, you can actually work with a touchscreen on the front panel. And
gotcha.
In here, you can see all the settings for D-Star, for example.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So my call sign is in there. It's my DMR ID.
Yep. Okay.
That's one thing. Then you can either go here and put in a talk group to connect to.
So you can type in an actual talk group number.
You can type in a talk group number. So like on a portable radio, you can say REF001 Charlie.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Link with the L.
Okay.
It works exactly the same as the radio. So that way it's easy to use for people.
Okay.
And then you can receive and transmit it on that talk group.
Okay.
DMR. You can enter the talk group directly.
Just type in the number, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
But there's also an option to make a private call.
Make a private call, okay.
Right? The same thing as you can do on a DMR radio.
Sure, yeah. Okay.
Now the YSF function is not in these demo units.
Okay.
But it will be in the final unit.
It will be in the final unit.
We are actually working on the transmit side. We can receive it and the quality as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is the one that'll be available next month in March.
That's
what you're shooting for.
Including the YSF.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
So we got some nice gimmicks in here. Once I transmit, you can see the bar goes red, but the speaker becomes red. If you leave it and it comes back, it gets green.
So just green is a receive signal.
Receive,
gotcha.
Like the receive LED.
Right.
On the radio.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Settings are done with the front panel, as I said, but there's a rotary encoder here, and you can see for here is the volume.
Yep.
We will put call sign information in there as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You could probably do a lot to the display over time to make it, firmware upgradable and whatnot, and just add new features.
Is upgradable.
Yeah.
Yes.
Add new features to it later on and whatnot.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
And the nice thing, these are products that people might already have. Some of them, like the Ambi 3000. If they already own one, they don't need to buy it in the radio. They can just plug in their own unit, so it's more cheap to buy for them.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, I really believe in this product.
Yeah. This is. I've not seen anything like this. you can get something like this. I've seen a couple of guys doing something similar, but it's like, okay, go buy this part, go buy that part, and then buy the part I'm selling and put it all together type thing. I've never seen one that's all inclusive like that.
Well,
so that's
cool.
That's really cool. That's really cool.
Thank you.
You showed me that yesterday. I'm like, oh yeah, I got to have one of those.
Yeah. Oh man, you're definitely gonna get one.
Okay.
So you can test drive it and
and we'll put it on the video and everything. So
I really like that. I like your reviews on equipment. I watch them every time.
Thank you very much. All right, Ruud. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for letting me interview you.
No problem
and,
at all.
Thanks for the new products. I'm glad you guys were able to make it to Orlando this year, and I know you're not going to Dayton next year, so I'll just have to keep in touch and see where you're going the year after that.
We'll definitely keep in touch.
All right, man. All right. Thanks a lot.
Much.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
This has been Ham Radio 2.0, a YouTube production by KC5HWB. Visit our website at www.livefromthehamshack.tv. Please also stop by our Facebook page at fb.me/hamradio2. Be sure and subscribe here on YouTube to keep up with all the new videos that are posted nearly every Monday. 73s everyone, and thanks for watching.